Oh, okay. What are we doing?
Okay, we're doing some more BuzzFeed quizzes. They did not pay us
Eh,
to say this, but if they want to sponsor us, why not?
I like money.
Yeah, right?
Which Map of the Soul 7 solo track are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I have it now.
Okay, play now.
Hello, it looks like this. It's very exciting. Pick a BTS song. Um, Pied Piper. Sex in a song. Rain. I actually really like Rain. I really like the way it ends.
hmm
It also feels very melodramatic, very teen angsty, but I still like it.
Yeah, I like it. It's not my favorite, just because I think there's like a disconnect between the melody of the chorus and then the verses. But I do like it.
Then we have 134340, aka Pluto,
Pluto.
aka Jazz Flute Central.
hmm It's
Uh,
literally just, it's a coffee shop song, and everyone who's ever listened to it is like, you would hear this in a coffee shop.
yeah. And then 0 o'clock. And
Mhm.
then Heartbeat, Just
Mhm.
One Day, Make It Right, and Danger.
Ooh, this is such
Well,
like an eclectic mix.
well, you know what's weird? Only one of them is from the album.
Yeah, I feel like have they taken one from like each album?
Did Make It
Definitely.
Right make it onto Map of the Soul 7?
It did, yeah, but
Hmm.
it's Persona.
But Home didn't make it on there. That's a travesty.
The fact Microcosmos didn't make it on there is a travesty.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. So, do I want Pied Piper, which is sex? Do I want Rain, which is cry? Do I want 134340, which is
Genius.
sad? Do I want 0 o'clock, which is uplifting? Do I want Heartbeat, which overwhelms me? Do I want Just One Day, which is wistful? Do I want Make It Right, which is has resolve? Or do I want Danger, which was a blast listening to them perform it all this weekend. Some of their songs have such longevity and are still around
Yeah,
even
yeah.
through Speak Yourself, like Run.
I Need You, I feel like is one of the ones they always perform. But it was their like big breakout song, wasn't it? So
I Need You and Run go hand in hand.
yeah. Okay, anyway, we still haven't picked.
Uh,
What do you want?
um, I think I'm gonna go with Heartbeat because
Uh-huh.
that song crushed me, and it came out around the time I got married. So like I have like really strong romantic feelings that are like
Oh,
intertwined with this song. So that's what I'm gonna go with.
oh, that's sweet. I love the music video for that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'm gonna throw a curveball and actually pick Pied Piper.
You go for sex. Nice.
Not necessarily sex, but I just love the way that they framed the song. And people always say it's a diss track to armies. It is, but it's not. Like, oh, we see how much you love us and how much you sacrifice for us, but we don't want you to always be doing that. So make sure that you're still looking after yourself.
Mm-hmm. But then
And I think
also
that's really sweet.
at the end they're like, we can't live without you. Please don't
Yeah,
stop.
please keep doing it though. Yeah.
Did you? I think it was one of Namjoon's like lives where he talked about the album
Mm-hmm.
where he
Mm-hmm.
said that they worried about Pied Piper
Yeah.
and that Army would get offended over that song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny to me because armies fucking love that song. Like,
Yeah, well, I just think all of us were like, I feel attacked and
mm-hmm.
I have nothing to say for myself.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. Okay, so pick some scenery.
We got some
Ooh,
pretty scenes right
yeah.
here. So
Wow.
just can you describe them for us, Billy?
Okay, so the first one we've got like a lake at nighttime with some mountains, and then you can see the stars. And the second one looks like kind of like a New York street in black and white.
It's an alley
Yeah. Like yeah, that's what I mean.
where the
Uh
trash goes.
yeah.
I'm
Uh
picking that one.
and
Just
we've got
kidding.
like a grassy field with some hills. And we've got what looks like a Mediterranean style street
Yeah,
with some really
looks
pretty
like
buildings.
looks like a
Yeah.
Spanish town.
Yeah. Then there's like a rock in the middle of the sea. Then there's a picture from the ground looking at the sky with all the trees and the stars. And then there's a picture from a plane with a sunset and some clouds. And then there's like I don't know what you would call this. It's like a mini falls.
Mm-hmm. Like something off of an island.
Yeah. And then it's got a little lake and stuff, some mountains in the background. I'm caught between two. The first one is the one looking at the sky with all the stars, because that reminds me of BTS.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one is the like Spanish town. I really love like really pretty architecture, and I love walking down streets like that. It makes me feel all cozy. So yeah, I like that one.
I think I'm gonna pick that first one with the nighttime naturey lake stuff, because I like to go hiking and be out in nature and do stuff like that. I like the sense of emptiness, lack of people, and just peace. Plus, it also reminds me of their time in New Zealand.
Yeah, it did look like that, yeah. Okay, pick your favorite BTS quote. Ooh.
Oh, these are some good ones.
Yeah. Okay, let's read one each. You go first.
Okay, the first one is, "You're really the only one who needs to acknowledge your effort."
That's Jin, right? He said something along the lines of, "Only you need to know how hard you work." Okay, the next one is, "You never lose by loving, you always lose by holding back." Aw, I've never heard that one.
Neither have I, but I like that sentiment. Although I do feel like spoken by an extrovert.
Well, I think for me, this quote just means that even if you love and you get hurt, it might be painful, but you'll grow from it. But if you hold back your sincerity and your emotions and feelings, then you're only hurting yourself, and there's no room for growth.
Okay, next one is, "Sometimes we fall down because there is something down there we're supposed to find." I like that too.
Aww,
I don't know who said that.
I don't. It sounds like Yoongi though. "Today I am who I am with all of my faults and my mistakes."
President Kim Nam-joon!
Yeah, I love that so much. Oh, yes.
Okay, next one is, "You were born to be real, not to be perfect."
Isn't that the sentiment of BTS?
Yeah, except they're both.
True. But I mean, in terms of like the idol industry, I feel like that represents them very much.
Yeah, I don't know who said that, do you?
No, I don't know who said most of it.
Maybe it was Bang PD Nim.
Maybe, it does sound like him.
Yeah.
Okay, "To the world you may be one person, but to one person you may be the world." Isn't that a famous quote?
That's like something you see on the internet all the time.
Yeah, that's like on those Tumblr things with like a background of like a starry night.
Yes. Next one is, "Never give up on a dream you've been chasing almost your whole life."
"I have a big heart full of love, so please take it all."
That
Again,
sounds
I don't
like
know this one.
Sounds like a paraphrasing of Taeyong at the end of Wings, the final.
Yeah, because that was what it made me think of as well. I loved that. That was adorable. "My love is a vast ocean. Take as much from me as you want."
As you need.
As you need, yeah. I think I'm going to go with the one from the UN, because even though it doesn't say it here, I love the sentiment of the mistakes from yesterday are me. The me of right now is me, and the tomorrow me who might have grown even more is me, and we're all like one person combined. I just love that sentiment.
I'm stuck between three of them. I'm stuck between Namjoon's speech, and then the other two, the "You were born to be real, not to be perfect," and the "You're really the only one who needs to acknowledge your effort." I relate to both of them very strongly. Or all three of them. I'm trying to be different, but I feel like I'm going to end up picking up with two.
Oh, you can pick the same as me. It doesn't really
Alright, fine. Kim Namjoon, come save me. Alright, next one. Pick a BTS album, and we got some pretty ones here.
Yeah. I always tend, when it's a question like this, I always tend to pick the compilation albums because they have all of them in one. Like my favorite, I would say, out of all of the albums, it was Tear for a long time, but I think it would be You Never Walk Alone. I love the repackage of Wings with the extras. Oh, so
But
much.
that's not in here.
No,
That's
it's not
an option.
So I think I'll go with Answer because it has like everything in it that I love. And it's
I
just
agree.
so coherent.
Yeah, I agree on Tear. I love that album for so long. Like, it never left my car. I would just listen to it every day on the way to and from work, going grocery shopping, anytime I was in the car.
Yeah.
It's such a work of art. It's such a display of their abilities to cross genres,
Yes.
sentiments, and just, it was such a statement
Yes.
after Love Yourself, Her.
And I like Love Yourself Her is amazing. I love it. But if somebody listened to Love Yourself Her as their first BTS album, they would think they knew BTS and they would think that they know exactly what kind of music they make, exactly what types of messages they send.
Love Yourself, Her, what like would just seem like, oh, they're like a very happy band, something. Although to be fair, it did have Mic Drop on it.
That's true, yeah. I mean, I love Her. I think it's great, and I think it's perfect.
I love her too. She's so great.
So great. But yeah, I really enjoy that album. But looking from like an outsider perspective, I feel like they would just box BTS in if they listened to that. But you are right, with Mic Drop, it kind of is a bit like, what? But then with Tear, it's just such an amalgamation of different experimental but still cohesive music. And it's just amazing.
Yeah, for Love Yourself Answer, I love that is a 2-disc set and they have all of these remixes and all the stuff on it. And they finally added the full version of Steve Aoki's remix of Mic Drop, which I love to pieces.
Yes. But I feel like every song on Tear is a 100 out of 100. Yeah.
I want to pick Tear, but the thing is I have a very big soft spot for the song Answer. Like, I cry a lot when I hear that song. I'm trying to be different from you, but I feel like I'm about to pick Love Yourself Answer. All right, Love Yourself Answer. All right.
I want to give a shout out to Wings, though, because what an artistic and beautiful concept of an album.
Yeah, and that was like the first time they had done something where they had all had solo songs that actually were really personal to them. Yeah. And I loved that they took that step because it was obviously so incredibly successful and it allowed them to stretch their talents as artists and to grow, and they continued that into Love Yourself.
Yeah, completely. And it was just so well mixed. It was theatrical, it was narrative, it was genre bending, it was cohesive. It was the first time I feel like where it really was just art in an album.
Are we good? Next question?
Yeah.
Next question. Choose an animal. We got some fun ones here.
That cat looks kind of creepy, though. It's like...
It does.
Looks like it's just seen a naked person.
A little bit, yeah. So we got a cat, a mouse, koala, a tiger, a chick, a horse, a bunny, and a dog.
Oh, I'm definitely picking the koala because they're fucking adorable. They just like hugs. And it looks so fucking cute against this tree. So cute.
I'm picking baby chick because I love holding baby chicks. I think they're small and adorable. Baby chick.
Pick another BTS song.
Oh god, this was so hard before.
I know, right? If I Ruled the World, options. Black Swan, Dulcet, Wailing 52, Paradise, Airplane Part 2, Louder Than Bombs, Butterfly. This is hard.
No, I went with a gut choice and I'm done.
I think I'll do the same. I bet it's the same. What's yours?
Louder Than Bombs.
Oh, okay. It's not. Mine's Butterfly.
Why?
I just adore that song so much, and I love the prologue version of it. Why Louder Than Bombs? I love that song as well.
Because the first time I heard it, it just tore at my heart, at my emotions, and I love that it's a departure from their usual sound. And I think that their decision to do that was one in which they wanted to show the true pain they feel when they understand all the pain that Army hides or shows them, and how helpless they feel in the face of that. I thought it was such a raw and honest song.
I talked a bit about it in my lyric analysis of the song, but when you really think about it, like, for me personally, I find it so difficult to watch other people suffering, especially when it's people that I love, but even if it's just like from a distance, like, it's just really difficult. And can you imagine how they would feel with millions of people that they know all have their own individual struggles, that look up to them, and like seeing their suffering and want to help but not being able to? Like, the mental image that gives me is just so overwhelming, and they portrayed it so well in the song.
And add to that the fact that they're like, I want to make music because I want to make people happy. I want to impact people's lives. And then they're like, this is all I have, right? In the face of everyone's suffering, I'm powerless. My only thing I can do for people is music. And suddenly I wonder, is it enough? Can I be enough? I have to persevere. This is all I have, so I will do the best I possibly can.
Yeah. And just the way it ends, like, louder than bombs I sing, will forever sing towards you, or something like that. Oh,
and then I think it's Jimin's haunting high note.
Yeah, and it just fades out without music in the background, and it's echoey and just lost.
Yeah. When I listen to this in the car, I listen to it so loud and I sing along with them. It's a masterpiece.
Yeah, I love it.
Next question. Pick your favorite version of Map of the Soul 7.
Now, my favorite cover is version 1. My favorite concept photo is version 4. But
Same.
I have version 2, so I'm going to pick version 2.
I have 5 albums. I am currently using them to prop up this monitor so that it's higher. I can't show... Well, can I show you? All 5 of them.
Nice. Yeah, I'm poor, so I could only get one, and I got surprised with version 2, so that's what I'm going to pick.
Did I mean to spend all this money? No. Did I pre-order all 4 of them? No. I pre-ordered 1. And my husband, I think I mentioned this to you, and then I pre-ordered version 3 because 3 is my favorite number. And my husband ordered off of Amazon and did a random. And they both arrived, and they both were version 3. And he just turned to me, and he's like, we need the rest. And I'm like, we need the rest. So then I went to Target and bought the rest.
Nice, fair enough. I almost bought version 4, but I couldn't go to a shop. If I passed a shop on that day, I definitely would have bought it. Oh, yeah, I picked version 2 because it's the one I have.
I'll pick version 3 because that's my favorite number. Okay. Pick your favorite concept picture. Oh, this one's easy.
Yeah, we both just said. Ooh.
I'm picking version 4. What's yours?
Filter, the star of today's episode. You can't see it.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah.
I have my time.
Nice.
Can we at some point go back to Filter and rediscuss it? Because I think it's a song that needs time to be consumed
melded over.
Digested, and then come to your own conclusions.
Because honestly, like, when I very much was against talking too much about Filter, because it felt like too much like I was
Putting a
interpreting it,
filter on
putting a
him.
filter on it. But yeah, exactly. And now that I've like mulled it over in my brain, I've come out with this theory, which I'm pretty sure is correct, of like the different filters of the song and how it like, yeah, I will go back to it another day because I have a
Yeah.
lot to say about it.